chilling on a Sunday on a Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
So what would be more romantic than going over your household budget?
I can't think of anything more romantic.
Hey guys, it's Justine with Debt Free Millennials, the channel to help you crush your debt and live payment free. This is my husband Kyle.
Hey.
And we are filming on Valentine's Day because I don't know why.
We're lazy and didn't do it earlier?
We didn't do this earlier, and so life happens. And sometimes you gotta go back and look at the budget while you're in the middle of the next month.
We've done this a few times. It happens.
It happens. But the good news is we have some amazing beer that we want to introduce to you guys. First time. Do you want me to go ahead and introduce this one?
You introduce it. It's all about women.
Okay. So there is a brewery in my hometown of Shawnee, Kansas, located downtown Shawnee, and this is Service Brewing Company, and this is owned and operated by the only female brewer in Kansas. Her name is Courtney Service, and they were so gracious to help us get some hands on some of their beer. So which one do you have?
I am trying
today?
Distant Light today. This is a blackberry blood orange ale. And they describe it as having so much puree that they needed the word smoothie to describe it. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that art. That's really nice.
Yeah, pretty like basic fundamental art, nothing like crazy that you kind of like think someone might be on shrooms when they made the wrapper for it. But I like the basic fundamentals because it just says like, this is exactly what it is. It don't need to be like over the top. So
yes,
I am not a fruit beer fan, but I'm going to try and come at this beer from a neutral standpoint of like, is it good or not? Not necessarily my own personal palate flavor. But I've never had a blackberry blood orange beer, so I may love this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at Service Brewing, they specialize in pastry stouts, heavily fruited sours, barrel-aged beers, and New England IPAs, like very specific stuff. If you're interested and you're in the Kansas City area, be sure to check out servicebrewco.com. And downtown Shawnee, I think this is where it's going to be, guys. I think this is awesome. So thank you, Service Brew Co., for sponsoring this video and letting us try some of your amazing beer. I have not done mine yet.
No.
By the way, I would totally be in on this, but as you guys can see, or maybe not see,
There's a little baby in there.
yeah, we're getting down to the wire, folks. We've got...
one more beers and budgeting to go before baby gets here.
That's true. And I was going to say like 6 more weeks.
Yeah, a little less than that.
Yeah, so I will not be partaking in that, but I will be partaking in a non-alcoholic porter.
So
wow.
This beer, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but it is pink.
It is very pink.
I'm not sure what color to call it, but the blood orange and the blackberry are very obvious in this beer, so I'm kind of excited to try this.
All right. And I've mentioned this one on the channel before.
Yeah.
This one.
This one.
That's all I'm going to say about it. You can pause the video on that and check it out. Cheers. That one's disappointing. How's yours?
It is a poolside beer. Like, it is good. I really like it. Like, I wouldn't drink this if it was, negative 8 degrees outside like it is in Kansas City right now. But if I'm sitting at a pool or by a lake or outside on a warm evening, this is a delicious beer.
And I like that it's pink for Valentine's Day.
Oh. All right.
All right. Enough of that. Let's get into our budget.
All right. Bottom line up front.
Yes.
We projected 10K to come in, and we made $20 less than that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and you're going to see a big net here of $2,900, which I will get into.
So we have a $2,900 surplus.
Mm-hmm.
New pair of golf gloves.
No. Also, I moved the pre-tax paycheck contributions over to its own little section. This is an update to the 2021 budget toolkit template that you guys can use for free using the link in the description box below. That still needs to be filled out.
Yeah, I would say it's a lot of zeros.
Based off of your latest pay stub. So that still needs to be filled out. But I did move it over just because I thought it's pre-tax. This is all after-tax take-home. So
yeah.
Section.
Section.
It just made life easier. Okay.
Cool.
So one thing I wanted to point out to you from the very get-go. January was a test month for testing buying groceries exclusively online and having them delivered. I wanted to see if it was truly more expensive for us to do that than going into the grocery store physically and doing the grocery shopping ourselves.
Okay, so there's an emotional factor in there as well. I don't know if you guys like going to the grocery store. I hate going to the grocery store. It's my second least favorite chore to do.
Yeah.
And it's washing the dishes.
Yes.
I hate washing the dishes. I do it every night. Anyways, I'm going to go on a rant if I don't stop now. So, There is an emotional factor that sometimes you can't tie money to. So it's also like, what is your personal time worth? Everybody's personal time is worth some amount of hourly wage. So don't sell yourself short and think that your time is free. It's worth something.
Mm-hmm.
So I go straight to the groceries and toiletries budget, and I see that you forecasted 500 and came in at 503.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Like for the less like minimal frustration.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like we ate great food. I don't feel like we had any major issues with the groceries that got delivered.
No.
Are we going to keep doing it?
Yeah, I mean, okay.
It's not a confident yes. Tell me more.
Okay, so here's how we broke that down. We did Amazon Fresh 3 times, and then we did a Costco delivery once using Costco's delivery, which is actually powered by Instacart. So I did not go directly through Instacart and went through Costco.com's delivery. And while I really love getting Amazon Fresh groceries delivered, and we averaged about once a week, I noticed you do pay more for those groceries. You do.
Yeah, I mean, you're paying for convenience.
And Costco is also more. You're paying for it. Exactly. You're paying for convenience. So that was a negative for me because I actually went to the grocery store today and I was like, wow. So cheap. Like everything's so much cheaper because I'm used to seeing the online prices. The big positive with ordering on Amazon Fresh is that I realized I was not impulse shopping like you can easily get caught up doing. Yeah. I did it today, actually. Yeah, I impulse shopped for some stuff. It's Valentine's Day, so I was thinking about that. But anyway, you impulse shop, and you can't really do that on Amazon Fresh. You really gotta hunt it down unless there's an advertisement for ice cream or chips or something like that.
That impulse shopping is a yet thing. Like Amazon will figure out a way to get you to impulse shop for groceries.
Yeah.
They'll figure that out.
So the positive here is that I was buying less food and we were wasting less food, I noticed. Because then our refrigerator got pretty empty. I feel like before when I was doing Costco and Ralph's, we were throwing out a lot. And I didn't like that feeling. I didn't like wasting food. So I feel like with Amazon Fresh was not wasting as much. So
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's still a good plan for basic stuff, but they don't always have everything. I couldn't get canned green chilies. Just very random stuff that they would be out of stock. So that's also a negative.
I went to the grocery store once this past month, and my wife gave me the task of finding flax seeds.
I knew when I texted you that list. I was like, oh boy, let's just see what happens.
I was done in 10 minutes, and then it came to flax seeds on the list. I didn't get out of there for another 45 minutes. I was like, this is so frustrating.
I knew that would be a challenge item for you to get. I'm sure if you have a spouse that doesn't do the grocery shopping or cook a lot, because I'm the cook, you mentioned something like flaxseed. Go find that at the grocery store. I did give you a hint. I said it's probably in the baking aisle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
No, I don't want to remember.
Okay. All right. We got to get going through this budget now.
Okay.
That's too funny.
Is it though? Is it funny?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Everything else in the fixed category is pretty standard, setting aside money for various things. We actually got a credit from Progressive on our car insurance.
Woohoo.
For $50. And then let's go down to fixed, because there's a problem here. We went over on our restaurant's budget.
How is that possible?
We went over by $100.
How? I feel like we didn't do any more eating out than what we normally do.
I think our favorite sushi spot has gotten a little expensive.
Yeah, the last time I went and picked it up, it was like 3 rolls and it was $45. Is that really how much it cost then?
It was $58.
Whoa.
And we got the same thing every single time. We went 3 times.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Man.
So that right there was like $150, which is kind of crazy to think about.
That doesn't make me happy.
Yeah. So I don't know if going over on restaurants has any correlation to do with the amount of food that we didn't have. But like you said, we didn't really eat out extravagantly or differently than we normally do. We did order fish tacos on a weeknight, which we normally don't ever order food during the week. It's just Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah.
So.
But that was like $30 at most.
Yeah. I don't know.
It was like $30 with tip and everything.
All right.
Okay. Well, we got to be more cognizant of that for next month.
Yeah. Fun money was just golf, and I went and got boba tea, and then we got these amazing fruit smoothies. Best fruit smoothies of my life.
Yeah,
in La Jolla. We were actually driving up to our hospital to do a little test run to see, like, okay, well, where do we go to...
Where do I park the car?
Where do we go to deliver a baby, have a baby? And we're like, well, while we're up here, let's go make a day out of this. And that was so fun.
That was fun.
Getting smoothies, walking by the water.
We went along La Jolla Cove. It was good.
It was so beautiful. Okay. Shopping, we stayed under budget, $120. Clothing, you didn't buy any clothing. I did.
Budgeted $0, spent $0. That's how you live your life, folks.
Gifts, bought some gifts. Set aside some money for apartment decor. It's at $1,000, and I think I'm good with that. Stop contributing to that until...
You're good with this $1,000 in the home decor, man?
Right now, yeah. There's some things that I would like to do, but they're not big items. So
Okay.
Memberships. So we were charged for Netflix, CBS All Access, and Amazon Prime. That's why it's $148.
Amazon Prime is how much a year? $120?
It's $119 plus taxes, blah, 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 comes out to $128.
Okay.
Are we still going to use Amazon Prime? Yes. the Amazon Fresh component for grocery delivery alone, like,
I'm curious what that'll look like once the baby's here. If like being able to sit and do groceries on the computer and have them delivered, like versus going to the store with the kid or one of us going, the other one watching the kid. I imagine there will be an advantage there. Anyways,
a big advantage. All right, so you're gonna see in the fudge category $164. So we were charged twice by Squarespace, which we're using to power phonesling.com.
what's that?
And you all know about Phonesling because we've talked about this a while ago.
Yeah, a year ago.
Kyle's invention, and this is the charge to have the domain registered and the website on Squarespace hosting. So
That's for the whole year.
yeah,
They charge us twice.
yes, because you're going to see $20 up here. It's for the domain for Squarespace or phonesling.com, and $144 to actually have to fit the website and have it hosted on Squarespace. So just wanted to let you know that is coming out of our own pocket. And also that reminds me, you should probably get those expenses put together for our CPA.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I'm just going to be depressed.
Okay.
Basically, I have this invention that holds your phone using the tray table lock on an airplane so that way you don't have to hold your phone the entire time you're flying and want to watch a movie. Well, I did this like a little over a year ago, and there's this whole thing called COVID-19 that happened. So people stopped flying, so I didn't pursue it. And now maybe that the vaccine's coming back, maybe it's time to pursue it. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's time to give it up.
Let us know what you think in the comments below. This is an invention that you've been working on. Every single person that we've talked to about it seemed really excited about it. It's awesome. It's a hands-free phone accessory so that you can watch movies on an airplane very comfortably. You don't have to worry about your tray table. It actually works with the tray table up or down. And so if you fly a lot, you know how important it is to maximize your space. So let us know. Should Kyle start pursuing this again? Pick it up? All right, so future, this is why we have such a high amount left over in the budget, is because I only contributed $750 towards the down payment and towards the Jeep. I have automatic contributions set up for each of those accounts for $750, and then usually we change the amount that I add on top of it, and then that's a manual thing that I do. But I forgot to do that for January, so now we get to make some decisions on how we want to allocate the extra money towards our savings.
Well, with the baby being here in 6 weeks, I would say let's get the Jeep just fully funded.
I was hoping you would say that. Yes. I was like, I'm just going to do it. And then I was like, nope, that's why we have the beers and budgeting meetings. Both people need to make decisions on that. So.
Okay. Let's just get that fully funded. I think $35,000 should be enough, including taxes and fees and all that stuff.
Yeah. We're so close to hitting that. I think we'll hit it between this contribution, this month's contribution.
By the time the baby's here, like March,
it'll be ready to go.
It'll be ready to go. And
I agree.
I don't think in that first month we're going to be desperate for it.
No, we're not. You're still going to be working from home.
Yeah.
We're not going to need a second car immediately.
Yeah, let's put it all in the Jeep fund for now.
Sweet. So we've got, for the down payment, close to $124,000. Vacation fund is $6,700. Stash, you want to look up stash?
Yeah.
Jeep, I don't know why I have stash there. That kind of bothers me now. I'm gonna, while you're doing this.
While I'm doing that. All right, stash is at $609.34.
Cool, that's gone up.
Yep. Acorns.
Betterment.
Acorns, $2,202.39. $2,202.39.
That's gone up. Betterment is $2,237.73.
Okay, ready for my Robinhood?
Yeah.
Okay, $20,386.34. How to go up so much? I go load all of that on GameStop. No, not true at all. I did really well in Robinhood in the past year, and so Justine was like, let's throw more money in.
Yeah, we didn't tell everybody about that decision process. That might have to be for another video, but we decided to put an extra $10,000 that we had in savings into Kyle's Robinhood.
I've gotten into swing trading, and this past year I had like a 47% return on my investments, and so we're gonna try and grow. We took an extra 10K, not from any of these important accounts, but just extra money that we had. We're gonna see if I can continue to do well, and some of that is for the car, some of that is just for
us to grow.
investments.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I've done really well the past 2 years. 2 years is it's not a trend line. So we'll see what happens. I'm just being cautious.
Yeah.
What's your Robinhood account?
Nothing like that. But it has gone up. $2,812.03.
Nice.
All right. And then I've got my IRAs sitting pretty. Treat yourself.
Whenever that's going to happen.
Whenever that's going to happen. And baby fund, which we set up in October, which we've not really even touched because we haven't really bought anything. I bought a few things, but
I bought a backseat car mirror.
Yeah.
For $15.
And we had an Amazon gift card, so that covered that. And I think I lumped one of my Target shopping outings that I bought a few sleepers with the shopping category.
Okay.
So, which is fine because we're still way under.
Works for me.
Alrighty. So we have close to $3,000 in surplus, and we're going to put that towards the second car.
Yep.
I think that's a solid choice. Okay. Anything else? We're already midway through February, so we're going to meet again pretty soon.
Do we have to?
Yes. All right, you guys. That is our January budget. I think we are flowing on this vibe we got going. Amazon Fresh. Valentine's Day.
Yep.
We will catch you in the next video. Give this video a thumbs up if you are here for the beer. We'll catch you in the next video.